episode 12-inch figure fanatic. Remember to subscribe. I got a lot of pre-order figures coming up. Today we're going to open up this Last Survivor Part 2. I don't know why Part 2, but it's by CC Toys, and it is a clicker. I ordered the main characters, the little girl and Pascal, whatever his name is. Anyway, I ordered the TV show version of those two figures, not the video game version of those two figures. And they're on pre-order, and who knows when they're, I mean, the pre-order estimates have been just ugly. It seems like ever since COVID kicked off, I mean, it was very ugly back then. Some figures just never came out, period. But lately the timelines, you might as well just ignore them. If they say first quarter 2024, it could easily be sometime in 2025. Like, I just block it out. I don't even pay attention. If it comes, it's like an early birthday present or something. So let's open this up and see what we got. All right, I don't imagine there's gonna be too much to this figure. I mean, what kind of accessories could this thing have, right? It's really just about the figure itself. But I have a special surprise for you guys, regardless, after we go through this figure. All right, let's see. Okay, he does look scary, that's for sure. One thing that kind of bothers me is when you have exposed wrist joints like this, I would prefer that it's all just one piece, and maybe you have like two different arms to choose from. But to have this exposed like this in this day and age, with what we're doing with figures now, I just don't like that. You could always get a seamless and then just switch out the clothes, but that's going to run you about $60 to $80. So it's some weathering on the boots. You can't really tell from the video, but they are weathered. Good detailing on the sculpt, single piece, and it looks like they slip on a foot. It's not a peg attachment. Torn and tattered on the clothing. Could be a little bit more stained on the jeans, although you can tell they do have some staining. It's hard to see with it being black and all, but it's similar to what they've got going on here. So they got it nice and weathered. I like how they did the kind of like the dripping down, kind of sweaty caked in blood. They did a good job on that. And then the head sculpt itself, yeah, that's pretty good detailing there. You got the teeth in there. Oh, did I just break something? Oh man. Yep, so I'm gonna have to reattach that. Okay, so that's pretty delicate. Yeah. Pretty nice on the detailing on this is very nice. I mean, for a figure that doesn't have too much going on, they really did a good job with it. Even on the hands, nice and tattered. Let's see what else it comes with here. All right, so you got a stand. Pretty basic stand. Not much to it. Doesn't light up, doesn't have a logo on it. And then you got a few sets of hands here. And some pegs and extra buttons in case the ones on the shirt fall off, because they are just sticked on. And that's pretty much it. But let me show you what I got for this figure, and it'll blow your mind. Ta-da! So I got this special display base for this guy. Special shout out to Seba Creations, S-E-B-A. He's got a Facebook page. I think he's from France. He talks to me in French, so I think he's from France. But he has done some wonderful work for me. Check out his photos, and on the way right now is actually a diorama of Mulder's office from the X-Files, and it's the most expensive thing I've bought from him so far, but it's going to be well worth it. Shipping from France, not so much. But look at the detail on that. I mean, it looks like actual fungus growth. He's got the mushrooms there. Even some newsprint hanging out back here. What does it say there? Admittance spike at area hospitals. So yeah, blood splatter here, logo on the bottom. Really nice. And once I get the other two figures, it's gonna be kind of a tight squeeze. This guy will probably be in the background, and then I'll have the other two figures up front. But it's gonna look real nice. Yeah, I think I paid like, I want to say 120, 130 for this base. So he's very reasonable in what he charges as well. I'm getting everything I can from him while I can before his the demand for his stuff shoots up and it'll be too hard to get stuff from him. But let's go back to reviewing the figures. So my final thoughts. One thing that I noticed is, so here's all the hand options you have. Some of them are holding options. Oh, dropped one. These guys in the show don't hold on to anything, so it's kind of useless to me. I would rather a hand kind of like this, you know, where it's like reaching out to like attack, right? This is as close as it comes, the standard hands that it came displayed with. So this does nothing for me. This is too resting, right? It doesn't look like attack mode, like if I want to have him, you know, lurching out, right? So there's really no appropriate hands for him. What I'd have to do is I'd have to look through my box of spare hands and find some that look like this, and then weather them like the hands here, and then switch them out. So that's what I'm probably gonna do, but it's just kind of an annoyance. Like they needed to think that through a little bit more. Other than that, the weathering is appropriate. This figure wasn't that expensive. I wanna say it was like, around 115, 120, but the head sculpt is what matters on this one, and that's where it really, you know, met the standard. So overall, I'm gonna give this figure a 7.5, and it looks real nice with this base. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Anyway, see you guys next time.